Now, those of you that have been following my channel for a little while know that I've been making a lot of videos about the Nintendo Switch. That was weird, I said that so fast. This video is going to be me looking back at the last month of the Nintendo Switch, how I feel about everything that's happened with the system since launch, how I feel about the future, both the immediate future and the extended future, talk about some numbers, some figures, some games, some fun, maybe throw in a couple of goose and gaffs, but either way, let's get started.
Tell me what you think that I can be.
So right off the bat, I just want to talk about my recent month with the system, how I feel about everything that's gone down. So initially we all saw the announcement that the Nintendo Switch was coming, exactly what it was. It was coming out March 3rd, that you could pre-order it. And I went out the day that pre-orders went live, whatever day that was, like 2 or 3 weeks beforehand. And I was struggling to find a pre-order, something that I told you guys about. I couldn't find one anywhere that whole first day. And it wasn't until right at the end of the day, right before everything here in Canada was about to close, that I found one EB Games, the one closest to me, so I really should have checked there first, that had a line out the door of people that were still trying to pre-order this thing. I line up thinking there's no way I'm gonna get one. I actually got there and managed to pre-order myself a gray system. I was incredibly lucky. I even had the option of getting the colored one. There was one left. She's like, I'll book you that colored one because there's one left, mate. She was Australian, which was weird because I'm in Canada. But I'm like, no, thank you. I want the gray one. I'm a very plain, boring kind of guy. I don't like colors. So I managed to get my pre-order. I was very fortunate and lucky. Then I got the system, came home, set it up. It took all about 2 seconds to set up. It was the least complicated system I've bought in the recent decade. I remember when I got my Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, I had to sit there for hours updating the damn thing. Not like that's complicated, but this was literally, I just plugged it in and away I went. I was playing Zelda within 10 minutes of getting the thing home, which I thought was really cool. And then the user face was really easy to use. It was really simple. It still is really simple. Everything is really fast on the system. Everything flows really quickly. Press an icon, you press a button, you play the thing. I mean, even the games load up super quickly, which is so nice for, 2017, when you're so used to putting in an Xbox One game and after about 30 minutes you can play some parts of it while it's still installing, or a PlayStation 4 game, depending on your internet connection. If you're like me and you want to play Destiny, I have to keep deleting games because I want to play the next game, and Destiny is always one of the ones I delete first because I barely play it these days. But then when I'm like, hey, I want to dive back into some Destiny, I need to plan that a day in advance so I can install the 24-hour update. But every game on this thing, I mean, even if I'm downloading it off the eShop, I'm generally playing it within half an hour. So that's really cool. A lot of people had issues on launch. I mean, something that I've talked about already is I had no issues. A lot of the Joy-Cons had issues. I feel bad for had the Joy-Con issues. Apparently, I was just actually listening to Pat and Ian's podcast like 2 seconds ago, and they were saying that apparently Ian was saying that there was a production line issue. There was 2 different production lines for the Nintendo Switch, and one of the production lines forgot to put this thing in, or didn't put this thing in, or some crap. And a very small amount, but an amount of Switches went out that had issues, and it was in the early batch, which went out to a lot of the reviewers and stuff like that. So everyone was hearing about these Switch issues, which that really wasn't there, but was there, I guess. And then some people had dead pixels, but I mean, that's always going to happen with any kind of system. So as far as an actual hardware standpoint, everything for me has gone really smoothly since launch. The battery lasts a lot longer than I thought it was going to. From what I heard, it wasn't going to last very long, but unless I'm playing Breath of the Wild, which lasts about 3 or 4 hours, when I'm not got it plugged into a dock. Everything else, it dies when I sit here and I'm playing games because I'm in my office for so long, and my charge dock is all the way in the other room, But I did get that third-party Orki charger thing, which I've talked about in a video before. It's actually down here. I've been charging it, and that's going to help me out, especially later or earlier. It's probably already happened at this point. In fact, my flight's on the 4th, so whenever you're watching this, I have a 5-hour flight to Dallas. My Switch is going to come in handy. That's going to come in handy to charge it up if I'm playing Breath of the Wild. So those are a lot of the big positives I've had with the system, a lot of things that even surprised me. A big fan of this whole switching thing. At the start, I thought it'd be cumbersome. To be honest, I don't do it too much. I play between the TV and the system a lot. I do take it between the portable mode and the TV. For example, last night, I was in my bed, which is where my TV is, but I was playing it portable while watching How I Met Your Mother, because right now I'm just trying to collect, and that's something that's really cool as well. I play Zelda on my TV because I need that TV experience. I need my surround sound. I want it to look big on my TV, look and sound nice, So that's how I played the entire game. But now that I'm finished the game and I'm just going around getting the collectibles, that can get a little mundane. So I, pick it up, lie in bed, collect some collectibles, find some Korok seeds, find some shrines, do the mundane stuff, which I'm still having fun with, but I can watch TV at the same time. I can kind of tune out and do two things at once. And it's really, I like it. I really, really do like that. Those are all my positives about the system. I do have some negatives though, and I haven't really spoken about those negatives too much, so let's do that. The biggest negative I have right now, by far the biggest, and it goes hand in hand with the other negative, the games for it are expensive. And you know, I say that, they are retail prices, sure, they are like what other games cost for the system, but so far we haven't had a game other than Zelda that in my opinion has been worth the price tag. And that goes across the board for pretty much everything. But I mean, I'm in Canada, but this still applies to American prices, and that I don't feel like these things are like literally worth their price tags. Binding of Isaac just came out here recently, and it's $60. Now, I really want the game. It comes with a really cool Zelda manual, which I've been seeing a lot, like a Zelda style manual, and it's killing me that I don't have the game, but I'm not spending $60 on Binding of Isaac. Why? Because I have it on Steam. I've played that game 100 times over. I just really I don't need it. I don't need it. I want it. I want to have a physical game for the Switch. I want to have that cool little manual, which is definitely a selling point, but it's not worth $60. And then I believe it's 40 in the States, but it's still a game that's already been out for quite a while. 40, it's pushing it. I do think that game should be more around 30 or 20. But I mean, I do feel maybe 20 is a bit cheap. I mean, No More Heroes just came out, a very affordable game, $20 in the States, 30 here. That's definitely better for a game that's, considering it's a new game, I heard it didn't have great reviews, but it actually just came out yesterday, so I'm probably gonna pick that one up, to be honest. And then Bomberman R is like full retail price. That's $70 right now in EB Games near here, and I'm pretty sure it's 60 in the States. From everything I've seen about that game, everything I've been told about that game, it's just Bomberman. I mean, it's a fun title. It's Bomberman though, and if I want to play Bomberman, I could right now. I have it on like 3 other systems. Granted, this is a whole new Bomberman, but it's still just Bomberman. I feel bad saying that. If it was $40 here, I'd go out and buy that thing. No dramas, no worries, no problems, and I'd have $40 worth of fun. I don't feel like I'm gonna have Breath of the Wild amounts of fun. And when the prices between those two are $10, I don't know, in my head, I can't rationalize that. So what am I left with? No More Heroes, it's fine. I'm gonna go pick that up because it's 20, $30. I'm left with a bunch of digital games. Let's gloss over 1-2 Switch, which also isn't worth the price they put on it. Digital games. I mean, I bought Fast RMX, I have VOs or voice, however it's pronounced, and they're fine, but they were a lot of money to spend on something to me that isn't physical. And I just personally have an issue with digital games. This is completely me. This isn't like a gripe with the system. This isn't anything that holds any merit other than the fact that I personally don't like digital games, so that kind of sucks for me. But this, again, personal thing. Personally don't like it. It feels to me like I'm buying nothing, like I'm buying air. I'm buying the rights to play this game for a little bit, but I don't actually have the game. And a big example as to why I feel that way and why I don't like it is because whenever I look at my Xbox One, especially Xbox One, because I've had 360, I've had an Xbox account for so long. I had a 360 for so long. I downloaded a lot of games. I bought them here and there, but for the most part, I got a lot of free games off the Xbox Live Gold. And every now and then, I'll look at a game. Like the other day, I looked at Sleeping Dogs on the online. I'm like, oh, I've got to get that game eventually. I've never played it. And then I saw it said re-download. And I remember, like, I have this. Like, this is actually, I could play this right now. It's mine. But it's not mine. And it's the kind of thing where, like, if I bought Snake Pass right now, and then 5 or 6 years, I need to buy a new Switch for whatever reason, mine breaks or whatever, I can guarantee you I won't remember that I bought Snake Pass. There's no way I'm going to remember that game in particular, and I'm probably never going to play it again. If it's on my shelf, and 10, 20 years from now, I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember that game, let's play it. So speaking of games, looking into the future, right now, ARMS looks really interesting. It's gonna be a full retail game again. I could be caught off guard. I could be pleasantly surprised. I really, really, really hope I am, but I just don't think it's gonna be something that, again, I'm gonna wanna spend a lot of money in. So I might wait for that to get cheaper if it ever gets cheaper. Mario Odyssey, obviously, that's a game that I'm more than happy to pay full price for, because if Mario 64, if some Paper Marios, if Mario Sunshine, if any of those go for any indication of what this game's gonna be like, paying full price, I have no problem with. I have no problem paying full price for a game if I feel like I'm gonna have that level of enjoyment, if I feel like it's gonna be a quality title. I'm gonna go pick up Horizon pretty soon because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. I'm waiting for Persona 5 to come out. I wanna pay full retail for that because I know I'm gonna have a lot of hours of fun. If I can't justify something in my mind, I don't have the money to go out and buy it for something that's not gonna give me at least 10 to 15 hours of gameplay. I'm probably gonna wait for it to get a little bit cheaper. What else am I looking forward to? Splatoon 2. I just played the beta of that, the global test fire. I still don't like the motion control in that. I don't like the way that you aim it, and I suck at it, but it's definitely something that I'm gonna look at picking up, and because my friends are gonna play it, I'm probably gonna be coerced into getting it, even though I'm not gonna wanna pay retail for it. Same with Mario Kart 8. I know around the time that comes out, that Friday it comes out, Jordan, 8-Bit Eric, Jay and I, we're all gonna be driving to Super BitCon, and we're gonna be in Oklahoma. So we're all gonna have our Switches, so they're gonna be buying it. There's no way I'm gonna miss out on that. I probably wasn't gonna get it day one just purely because I already have the game on Wii U and I put a lot of hours into that when I had it, but I know I'm gonna put a lot of hours into it. I know I'm gonna be with friends when I buy it, so I'm gonna create this memory. So that's something that I'm excited for and something that I'm gonna pick up, but that's still a month away. So right now, I'm still feeling the post-Zelda depression. To summarize and to wrap up, I still love the Switch. I think it's an incredible, amazing system. I wanted to do this summary and talk a bit more in depth on my personal experience over the first month. Tell you guys that I still love it. I don't regret buying it. If you want to play Zelda, I still recommend going up and buying this $500 Zelda playing machine. Actually, it's like $300 or $400. I don't know why I said 5. Because it is the best way to play Zelda, and I have complete faith in Nintendo. I always have had stupid amounts of faith in Nintendo. And even though with the Wii U, I had to wait quite a while for it to pay off. Pay off, it freaking did. So many great games for that thing. So I know this will pay off, and it's already doing so well. They're doubling production to 16 million units. And if it sells as much as the PS4, which is the 10 million, you can definitely expect a lot of cool things to happen with the system. They're gonna have a lot of backing from third party at that point. There's no reason why they won't. If that happens, which I'm really hoping and thinking that it will, my guess is that it will. And obviously they're gonna have a lot more oomph behind their first party content. So it's an investment that's gonna pay off, but for now it's a really cool, nice, easy to use system. It runs everything really quick. It boots the games up in like a minute. If you wanna get up and go and play a system, it's such an easy system to start playing and start having some fun with. Hopefully I come into some money soon and I can buy IM set sooner, but that's my first month with the system. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear what your first month with the system is, or if you're looking forward to picking one up, let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like this video, be subscribed if for some reason you're not already, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that video may be.